Hello, my name's Kayla, this is Cinnamon, Peaches, and Sage, and today I'm going to be ranking the evolutions in Pokemon Sleep from worst to best. Before I do that though, we need to address the Caparaja in the room, and no, I'm not talking about this giant Fuecoco plushie. I'm talking about energy skills in Pokemon Sleep. If you watched my tier list video, which if you haven't, you should definitely watch it, I said that I thought that energy skills were the worst skills in Pokemon Sleep. I still think that's true for most of the energy skills, but there is one that has potential. Because this significantly impacts my ranking of one of the evolutions, let's go over this. The Pokemon highlighted in green on here have skills that restore energy to themselves. The Pokemon highlighted in blue have skills that restore energy to others. The Pokemon highlighted in pink restore energy to the entire team. You can see based on this, my previous tier list, the Pokemon with energy skills I generally ranked pretty low. This was largely due to my belief that you could just sleep to recover energy, so it's not that useful to have energy skills. But this led me to the question which many people put in the comments: what exactly does energy do? Fortunately, one person on Reddit did their own study where they tried to figure out the impact of energy on how quickly their Pokemon help. The way that I refer to that help speed is carry per minute, basically how many berries and ingredients the Pokemon can get per minute. I shorten that to CPM because I'm going to be saying it a lot. So energy increases CPM, but by how much? Is it actually worth it to have those energy skills? Based on the person's study, linked below, here is a graph of multiplier compared to energy. As you can see, as the energy gets lower, the multiplier also gets lower. At 100 energy, a Pokemon's multiplier is about 2.2. Because we don't know what Pokemon would be on an energy Pokemon's team, we're going to take the maximum multiplier it would get if the skill is at level 1 and see how that would improve the energy Pokemon's CPM. This is a list of all Pokemon with energy skills currently in Pokemon Sleep. We can see their original carry per minute here, and we can see their new CPM here, assuming the CPM is applied to self. Obviously, this wouldn't be exactly how it plays out, but it gives you an idea of the strength given from that Pokemon skill. While for some Pokemon this doesn't make much of a difference, for example, Raticate's CPM only increases by 0.05. Other Pokemon, especially Wigglytuff and Sylveon, increase their CPM significantly. We also have to keep in mind that skills don't always trigger and that they sometimes trigger multiple times. We're going to assume that they trigger about once a day for the purpose of this analysis, but if you have sub-skills that allow the skills to trigger more, this could be a little bit different. Anyways, from this analysis of energy skills, you can probably guess which of the evolutions I incorrectly ranked in my original tier list. But with that out of the way, let's rank the evolutions. First thing to know about the evolutions is that they all give the exact same ingredients. This means that their ingredient strength and their relevance in meals are exactly the same. Fortunately for the evolutions, they all provide some very useful ingredients in meals. All of the other aspects of the evolutions are different. So what should you evolve your Eevee into? Well, coming in last place is Leafeon. At 0.26 berries or ingredients per minute, Leafeon has below average CPM. Its skill energizing Cheer S is the worst in the entire game, and that's even after looking at the positive effects of energy skills. Durin berries provide 30 strength, which is above average, but there is no island where Snorlax prefers Durin berries yet. With an okay berry, bad CPM, and a horrible skill, Leafeon gets a D rating from me. In 7th place, and I'm personally sad about this one because its shiny is so cool, we have Umbreon. Umbreon's CPM is 0.26, which is slow. It also has Charge Energy S, which, as I said, is the worst ability in the game. It provides a Wiki Berry, which has a base strength of 31, which is good, and that berry is useful on Snowdrop Tundra. Umbreon is basically a weaker Tyranitar in every way. Granted, Tyranitar is kind of difficult to get, so maybe you could make a case for Umbreon in that way. In 6th place, we have Glaceon. Glaceon is very slow with a CPM of just 0.23. This is one of the worst and slowest CPMs in the entire game. Its skill, Cooking Power Up S, is below average, though it does have potential to be a good late game ability. It gathers Rost Berries, which have a base strength of 32, which is very good, and it's useful on Snowdrop Tundra. Its CPM is so slow that we have to rank it here. In 5th place, we have Vaporeon. Vaporeon is barely faster than Glaceon with a CPM of 0.25. It has the ability Ingredient Magnet S, which is above average, and its Oranberry with a strength of 31 is good. Oranberry is useful on Cyan Beach, but unfortunately, Vaporeon is basically just a weaker Blastoise. In fact, rather than having a Vaporeon on your team, it might make sense to just evolve Squirtle into Wartortle and then eventually Blastoise, rather than going through the trouble of getting a Water Stone. These next 4 evolutions have a lot more potential in my opinion, so you should pay especially close attention to them. Coming in 4th place, we have Flareon. Flareon has a CPM of 0.31, which is average. Flareon's skill is Cooking Power Up S, which is technically below average, but as I said previously, I think this could potentially be a good late game skill. Its Lepa Berry provides 27 strength and is below average, but it is useful in Top Hollow. Because not many Pokemon have the Cooking Power Up skill and it could potentially be pretty good late game, I would recommend running a Flareon on Top Hollow, but nowhere else because there are some better options. At number 3 is Sylveon. This Pokemon jumped up so much after I looked more into energy skills. The skill Energy for Everyone provides energy for the entire team. It is consistent and it provides more energy overall, so it's significantly better than the other energy abilities. Sylveon also has an average carry per minute at 0.35. At 26 strength, its Pecha Berry is not very good, but it is useful on Cyan Beach. Because of this, I would recommend running Sylveon on Cyan Beach, but not on any of the other islands, kind of like Flareon. These last 2 could potentially be useful on islands even if their berry doesn't quite match with Snorlax. In 2nd place, we have Jolteon. Jolteon is fast with a CPM of 0.46. For context, that's twice as fast as Glaceon. Its skill, Extra Helpful S, is very good. Unfortunately, at 25 strength, its Greppa Berry is very bad, but its fast CPM makes up for its very bad berry. Currently, none of the island Snorlaxes favor Greppa Berries, but considering they're probably going to add 3 more islands to the game to cover all of the rest of the types, I think that eventually there will be an island where Jolteon reigns supreme. But there is one evolution that is even better than Jolteon. The one, the only, Espeon. Espeon has a CPM of 0.40, which is above average. Where Espeon really shines though is its skill. It has the skill Charge Strength Medium, which is the best skill in the game. It gathers Mago Berries, which only provide 26 strength. Having the best skill in the game and above average CPM puts Espeon at the top of the evolutions. Plus, like Jolteon, while Espeon doesn't have an island yet, if it gets one in the future, which it probably will probably be the best Pokemon for that island. Unless they release more Pokemon, which is entirely probable. Anyways, that's my ranking of the evolutions. Have you evolved any Eevees yet? What did you evolve them into? And what are you gonna evolve your next Eevee into? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to see more. I also have a Discord called Capsule Monsters where we talk about Pokemon theories and strategy. It's a super friendly community and it's linked below, so feel free to join. I hope you have a great day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.